A lot of the kind of reality stars that I assumed would do really well, it was actually kind of a hindrance for them. I expected Brandy to make it a little bit further, for example.
No, I actually think it worked quite well because after a while you don't really realise, you don't remember who. I mean, there's some of them were a little quiet, and that started to, to put suspicion on them. And some of the, I think some of the reality stars were a bit too slick, and that put suspicion on them from the other side too. So I think it's actually, at the time I thought, oh, why? Because the British version just has real people, 20 real people. So I was sort of like, oh, but actually I think it really works, that combination. And I also think it's a very hilarious thing that, if you're a reality star in a show with non-reality people, with normal people, now those normal people are now reality stars.
Right.
It's like porn. You do
Exactly.
you do one porn film, you're a porn star.
I wanted to ask a little bit about Schmigadoon, which is also coming back for season 2. Set this time in like the world of 60s and 70s musicals.
Yeah.
Which heavily inspired, it sounds like, by Cabaret, which you had a very famous Tony-winning run in Cabaret on Broadway. Were you kind of like the expert on set about that kind of world where people...
I mean, I've only ever been in 2 musicals on the stage, Cabaret and the Threepenny Opera, both of which have a very sort of, they're in a niche. And I've done more films, musicals, so I'm not an expert by any means. And actually, especially in Schmigadoon, the first one, a lot of the songs and shows that we were sort of parodying, I didn't really know, I didn't know what they were. I just thought, well, this is a nice song. Like the one, my big number about Somewhere Love Is Waiting For You, I was like, what's this supposed to be? So it's actually quite refreshing for me to go into it and learn a bit as well.